But this jacket's pretty awesome. It's on Kickstarter.
I like the price point.
Really? I see that was the thing that I didn't like, but it's reasonable considering. This is called the Baubax. I don't know how to say it. Baubax 2.0. It is a jacket that is made specifically for travel, and it has 25 features built into the jacket itself. Here are a few of the features, and there are more than this. With a zipper, has a pin and a stylus that you can pull out. So one side's a pin, one side's a stylus. So you always have a pin or a stylus with you. It has a pocket that has earplugs in it. If you ever are in a situation where you need earplugs, you take it out, pop them in your ears, put them back where they were. You have earplugs for next time. It has a slot in the side of the jacket for a tablet. They put like I saw a video, they put a full-size iPad into the side of this thing. And it's like it's kind of crazy what all they did with this jacket. This is kind of one of the coolest jackets I've ever heard of. It has hand-warming pockets, also known as pockets. It has a keychain thing, so something where you kind of pull it out and then use it's got like the little extendo thing. I forget what they call those, like a retractable keychain thing. So you can put your keys in it and then pull it out and put it back in. It's got a bottle opener in it. It also, in the hood, Mikey, it's got a eye mask so you pull the hood up, and so if you ever want to get like some good shut-eye, you just pull down there's a part of the hood that you can pull down as an eye mask so you can get some good shut-eye. There are gloves built into the arms of the jacket. So you can actually there's some fabric that you can pull out of the sleeves, and it'll actually cover up the kind of like the palm of your hand. It'll just kind of go around your thumb and around your fingers to warm your hands up. And it has a million pockets. It has a secret pocket. It has a sunglass pocket. It has a phone pocket. It has an AirPod pocket and an Apple Pencil pocket. Why you need those two, I don't know. It has a battery charger pocket, a passport pocket, a drink pocket, and it has a few ridiculous features. These are the ones that I was just like, oh my gosh, what in the world? In the back, they have a neck pad. So it's actually a neck pad you can blow up for comfort while you're traveling. And it has a small blanket stored somewhere in the jacket. I don't even know where. So you can just pull out if you ever need a little extra warmth. If it's not doing it for you, you can put it on your legs or something. And it has a footrest. This was the most ridiculous one. It's got a footrest that's in the jacket somewhere you can blow up if you need a footrest. I typically use a footrest called the floor when I'm traveling. But if you want a puff of air to put your feet on, you can do that. There's no tech to this thing, but this is totally a tech-centric jacket. And I actually like that there's no tech in it. That way, as you grow and you get more and more devices, you can still use the same jacket with these devices. They've almost raised, at the time of this recording, about $2 million. And there's a few weeks left on the Kickstarter if you are interested. It appears it's going to ship in August, and it comes in a few styles, including sweatshirt, and there's one called Bomber, and a couple other styles as well. It's just ridiculous, and I really want it. It sounds so cool.
So I gotta say, the only thing that I actually thought was kind of weird was the footrest. Other than that the pillow, the neck pillow. So I'll tell you one of the things I noticed, and I actually stayed at your house when I did it. I recently flew with Spirit Air, and one of the things with Spirit Air is it's a great deal. You can get a really cheap flight as long as you don't have a lot of bags. So every little thing that you carry with you suddenly becomes questionable. You start to determine whether you should bring a travel pillow and stuff like that. Having something like this jacket that I could just fill up and have a pillow or maybe have a blanket or have a couple extra devices on me that nobody can, that I don't have to cram in my bag, to me it sounds really exciting. I mean, sure, you've got to take it out for airport security, but you put it right back in there. It's right there with you on the flight. I don't know. To me, that sounds really exciting. I got gloves right there. I don't know. I actually really want this jacket.
I know, right?
Usually when I see cool jackets like this, like I've yet to see one this cool, but usually when they're about this cool, they usually start running up into like the $300 range. Usually when you see these, it's more of like the $300 price range to start out. Like when I pull up something like this, like for a jacket, and you scroll to the first price, the one that's like the best deal of all, and it starts out at like $320. I'm like, I'm not paying $320 for a jacket. I mean, I think that's great, and I'm not saying that it's not worth it. I'm just not paying it. For me,
I don't think you even said the price. On Kickstarter, it looks like it depends on what you want. There's some that are $120 right now, and there's some that are $130. And I think at retail, I think they're wanting like $180 for it, which for a good jacket is not a bad deal. So
Yeah, I mean, if it's a high quality jacket, I mean, we're not talking about like a cheap jacket you get from, you know, a knockoff store or something that is gonna rip on you in 3 days. I mean, this looks like a high quality jacket here. I don't know. I kind of really want this.
Well, here's what's awesome. They have a 2 jacket deal, and it's a little. You could save. We could kind of team up here, save a little bit of money.
I think we can make that work.
And then they'll just deliver it to my house, and then when you move down here, I'll give you your jacket.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure a way to get me that jacket.
Actually, I don't think you really save that much money. It might make more sense just to order separately. Now, as excited as I am about this, I'm not sure I want to buy one. I'm going to think about it a little bit more. I'll talk to Leslie about it. Not to pour water on this parade, but this is a Kickstarter, so we got to keep that in mind. Sometimes Kickstarters tend to overpromise, underdeliver. And in fact, this company actually did a jacket just like this one a couple years ago, and they raised over $6 million for it. But that one only had 15 measly features compared to this 25, just saying. But I did see a review. Somebody got one, and they reviewed it, and they said that the material they used was kind of like sleeping bag material for the jacket, which doesn't sound too bad to me, but they said it kind of felt cheap to them, and they actually regretted getting it. You know, I don't know if this is their second time around, so I would imagine that they're going to do a better job, or they might even go even cheaper this time, because maybe, you know, I don't know. You just never know with these things, so not to pour water on the parade, but I don't know. It seems worth a try if you're really needing a jacket, which I kind of am. And what's cool is it comes in August, which it would get it to you right before winter, which was when you would actually need it. So,
and that's assuming that it's on time, though. I mean, as we know with all Kickstarters.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. This isn't their first rodeo, so
yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe.
So I do imagine if you do purchase this, you will probably get your jacket, but it may not be up to the snuff of what it said. But from what this guy said, it was, I mean, it did all the things that it said it was going to do. So It wasn't like they lied, you know, blatantly. He just didn't think the material was super high quality. But yeah, I don't know. Might research it a little more, but definitely check it out.